This 5 short-term rental strategies or strategies in your short-term rental business is going to help you definitely change the way you think about the business, also help you survive. Because look, a story that I can share with you quite recently, somebody reached out to me via Instagram and said, Piers, actually I'm looking to launch a property. Now if you're a viewer of mine from US, look, Birmingham is a city at the moment where loads of new investors are going and actually getting their first unit. As a part of my usual due diligence, I spoke to them. I said to them, cool, could you please send me the photo of your property, what it's set up and stuff. And I quickly realized that property was a very basic setup. Didn't have the wow factor. The beds were done on 2 double beds and a 2-bed apartment, where I know it's so tough in terms of what profit they want to achieve. It was just a nightmare for that investor. It would be an extreme shame for me to come on board and actually try and work with a product that I don't truly believe it. And at this moment in time, me being absolutely honest with the investor and let them know that, look, you should try and do something else with the property rather than being another box standard 2-bed apartment with 2 double beds. Nice looking, pretty looking apartment, but nothing to give a customer a wow factor. So look, in today's video, I'm going to sit down and go through 5 things. Some of them will be very basic. Some of them nobody's ever done in their business apart from our clients, because we actually create their system for them. So it'll be quite interesting if you know all of them. If you don't, please make sure you action them as you're watching this video in your short-term rental property business. Look, before we start this video, I want to showcase you some of the property videos that we've already worked with, and it gets you an understanding of why some of them look quite basic, some of them look differently. These are customers, their own choices of setup, and hopefully you like it. Let us know which one you prefer in this video. Now, without further ado, look, a lot of time people think, Piers, I'm investing in this investment area, I've bought this property, or I've done a rent on this property. I'm not sure if I'm going to achieve what I'm going to achieve, or they're also quite worried. Especially, I've worked with a lot of older operators who are consistently worrying about the new properties coming on board, undercutting them on prices and numbers of things, why they're going to fail in terms of working with competition, the supply and the demand. So with my first out of 5 strategies that are techniques that I want you to think about is standing out properties. If you are going into an investment area such as Birmingham, Liverpool, Manchester, look, the standard 2-bed apartment with 2 double bed with lovely looking furniture is not going to make an attraction to your end user. The reality is then all you're doing is you're providing a location which has already got thousands of units live without a wow factor. If you're thinking about charging £150 a night, with the way you're probably going to look as a box standard unit, you're probably going to drop it to £120, even £100 a night, eventually chasing the nightly rate for break even and nothing to do with property. So the first thing I'd like you to think about is, how do you make sure you are standing out, completely standing out? Even feature walls right now are actually very basic. Every single operator, mostly or 95% of operators I know, I have got 1 or 2 feature walls in the property itself. So apart from that, you just need to be quite different and think about how are you going to stand out and how you're going to make your unit look extremely different. Now, if you've already got a unit, then the second thing I want you to think about is increasing your Airbnb ranking. A lot of time people forget, right? And they also, a lot of time people I speak to, again, in a week, I'll probably speak to 10 different operators, be my clients or new people that I've spoken to. What I quite fascinating is when I speak to somebody, I'll just go, the basic question is, hey, when did you last review your Airbnb listing? Piers, last week. Cool, great. What did you do? I changed around some photos, changed the title, changed blah, blah, blah. Brilliant. That is exactly the algorithm system. Is it actually worth or based on your calendar? Probably not. I look at people's calendar and look at their listing, and there are completely different messages based on calendar. I.e., let me give you an example. I worked with a client in Liverpool, one of our best success clients, came with me with all weekend booked for the next 8 weeks. Her strategy was, Piers, I need Monday to Friday bookings, because at the moment all the weekdays booking is only getting me profit, or probably £100 profit, not even that. How do I go about filling the weekdays? Because at the moment I'm not getting consistent weekdays booking. What we did in a certain time frame, using the certain title to attract certain type of guest and their behavior, they were booked Monday to Friday by a contractor based on what we actually put on their listing. Now this is what I call optimizing listing based on your calendar. So the third one is making sure you have marketing strategy which is going to overjump your competition. Look, reality is everyone registered themselves on Airbnb, everyone does it on booking.com. Do you have a website? Do you have a logo? Are you using logo 1,000 times in some of your opportunities in social media, Facebook, Google, wherever you can? So what you've got to do is sit down and look at your weekly marketing and branding plan. If you do not have one of those, look, you have a serious problem. I am telling you right now, what you're going to do then is you're going to keep constantly relying on OTA, and you're going to chase the bookings like 90% of your competitions are. I'm absolutely confident if you do this for a consistent basis for 3 months, this is what's going to rank you on Google. A lot of time, people or operators around the world don't think about Google reviews. Now, look, I'm giving it away, but don't mind, this channel is all about for you to learn, understand, and hopefully grow your business so that one day you can, look back and go, actually, everything you've learned from my channel has helped you, as well as, everything that you've done and implemented learning from this channel. So Google reviews. If a customer books you from Airbnb booking.com, if you serve 10 customers this week or this month, you can easily tell them to go and give you some Google reviews. All you need to do is get a minimum of 10 reviews in the next year to rank yourself organically on Google. That's exactly all you need. Now, in this video, look, one thing I'd like you to take away is just this. Go and do the changes that you need in the business like your competition haven't. So another one is making sure you have a system for Google review follow-ups for every single customer that's obviously stayed with you. And the last one I want to talk about is lead follow-up. We are a massive fan. Look, some of our customer, I'm going to show you a screenshot now, has made over £70,000 as a result of a system that we've created for them. This system is proven as long as you have a great follow-up in place, right? And with our bigger clients, any clients with over 5-10 properties, we have now started to work with ClickUp and a proper system for direct bookings. I would suggest you look into it and further into understanding how direct booking follow-up works. So guys, I hope you enjoyed another video, a video to think about surviving your short-term rental properties. Look, there's enough people who come to me going, Piers, my property is not working, I'm making losses, I'm working with a management company, I'm not happy with them, they're not performing. Reality is, when I ask them simple question that I've gone through today in this video, a lot of time all the answers are no, and I can see why it's not performing. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if I can ask you a massive favor, hit that subscribe button, like button, because I'm going to keep coming up with different videos that's going to help you grow your short-term rental brand. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back with another video soon.